childhood vaccines cause autism.
Not only that, but it's going to also rewrite our DNA.
2 years old, 2.5 years old, the child, a beautiful child, went to have the vaccine and came back and a week later got a tremendous fever, got very, very sick.
I can hear you saying nothing sounds crazier than that Hollywood scenario, isn't it? Hello friends and welcome to Do. Today we're gonna debunk the rest of the myths, so go fast to the first part of this series, watch that video, then just jump into here. I'm wearing the mask because the vaccine is gonna give me COVID. Don't touch it from here. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's all about the first myth, which is vaccines contain the virus so they can give you COVID-19. Nothing can be further than the truth. In fact, none of the current vaccines has the virus in them, and none should have. We're going to talk about 3 main vaccines used here in Lebanon so that you know that they do not contain the virus and you take it simply and easily and get the immunity against coronavirus.
The traditional method of producing a vaccine used by renowned French scientist Louis Pasteur consists of injecting an inactivated form of the virus in whole or in parts. Once the vaccine has been injected, the cells then identify the virus and produce antibodies capable of neutralizing it. The body will then memorize how to fight it in case of future infections. This is the method chosen by some laboratories such as the Chinese Sinovac Biotech. However, the new generation DNA RNA vaccines is different. The aim is no longer to inject the virus itself, but the mRNA, which is a molecule that has the genetic instructions that order the cells to form the spike proteins that gives the virus its crown shape. The mRNA will be encapsulated in a lipid vesicle, then it enters the cell, but not the nucleus. In the cytoplasm, the mRNA will be translated into the spike proteins that will eventually stimulate the immune response to produce antibodies against it that the body will be able then to neutralize the virus by it. In the viral vector vaccines, here the genetic material of COVID is transported by another virus to trigger a stronger immune response. This is the method used by AstraZeneca and other companies. In conclusion, none of the used vaccines has the virus itself.
I bet you remember what you've heard at the beginning of this video. That Hollywood scenario was crazy. And this is the myth number 2. The coronavirus vaccine is going to rewrite your DNA and maybe transform you into a lizard or a monkey. Maybe. As I've explained 1 minute ago, the vaccine that's being worried about
Of being a genotoxic one
proved not to be like that, and the first thing is that it does not enter your nucleus, so it's not going to meet your DNA and it's not going to integrate there and it's not going to change your DNA. And then comes the scientific guy saying the FDA process for approving the COVID vaccines was rushed and was incomplete. Publications and reports has proved that the vaccines went through the very same rigorous process any other vaccine went through. And if this is true, and this is what the scientific community believes in, so this is not a rushed or a quick, incomplete process. The speed is thanks to an unprecedented collaboration and worldwide investment to produce a vaccine as soon as possible. The clinical trials and review processes were done carefully and showed both safety and effectiveness of the vaccine. The final myth for today is that the coronavirus vaccine is going to make you sick. In fact, this has a kind of truth in it. If you watched the first video linked somewhere here, then you now know the concept of vaccines. In fact, a vaccine fools your body to think that this introduced stuff are the real viruses. So it can give you some symptoms like muscle ache, chills, fever, kind of 2 to 3 days symptoms, and it's not going to last for longer than that. However, the real one is going to last for up to 14 days. It's gonna fool your body, so it stimulates your immune system to make the enough and the required immunity against the virus. So when it counters it, the real version of the virus, it's gonna defeat it. If you were infected with the coronavirus, so you don't need to take the vaccine. A quick tip about that is this. Research has showed that your immunity is not going to last forever. It's going to last up to 3 to 6 months at most. So you need to take the vaccine. So please listen to the advice of your physician and consult him or her to tell you when is the best time to take the vaccine if you were infected with the actual coronavirus.
We've reached the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm gonna be happy if you liked it and share it and participate in spreading the knowledge. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're gonna be informed anytime I post a new video. Now you can take the vaccine, and please do not forget to keep on practicing all the preventative methods. The mask, social distancing and disinfection. See you soon and see you safe in the next video. Bye!